Hey guys, I'm going to be showing my movie Optimus model that I made. It is pretty heavily inspired by Seth Higgins' and IX's design, but I made a lot of changes to it, particularly to the robot mode. But the truck mode is more or less the same, with just some bigger smokestacks, which aren't that accurate. They should be more forward, but because of the changes I made, I couldn't move them, so that's what you get, I guess. And, he looks pretty good. Very nice. Well, I mean, you can at least tell it's a semi, so it's a plus. Back. You can see his hands and the way his shoulders connect. No, just here. But it is what it is, I suppose. And sorry if I sound weird. I've got a clogged up nose, so I sound really nasally. But yeah, I really like this truck mode. Looks pretty good. Here's how it looks at the bottom. You can see it's all held together. See, it's pretty compact. Fits together just right. Now the transformation is more or less the same, but I made a lot of changes in order to improve the robot mode. So, start off, you're going to fold this up, right there at those hinges. Lift it like that. Now, don't do that. Fold those up, both sides. Like that. Now, rotate. Move to the back. Sorry if it keeps going out of frame. There we go. Now, you want to separate the arms. They're connected. Oh, not like that. There we go. See, you can see how they're connected. You peg in place. Now separate a little. Now lift these up. Wherever it gets a little dark, lift those up. And now slide them over. Here we go. Slide it over. And spin right there. Oh, no, don't spin yet. Alright, now we can lift up his head. Oh, no, don't lift up his head, actually. Yeah, I know. Fold those over. Take the arms right here. Spin. Pop off. Like that. Now we can lift up the head. Pull out the ears. Oh, pulled the whole thing off. And I had to use white right there because that only comes in white. That's 1x1 with a hole in it. They only come in white and red, and I think yellow. So, yep. Now we're going to move on to the legs. Well, actually, we got to get these out of the way. Just spin those around again like that. There we go. Now the legs are pretty different. Well, actually, they're the same, but it's a different way of doing it. You know, those are just, that's just, I think it's called a Travis brick they're connected to. You can see the clips and a little hinge piece. Yeah. You slide them over, just like with IX's design. Line those up, then you fold those down. Okay. Oh. Now you want to take the arms right here, rotate, and stud friction. Like that. Adjust the arms a bit. Now this is another thing I did really different to improve the robot mode is this will slide down like that. So now it gets a split instead of just sliding, so that looks pretty cool. Now go to the back, fold those down, slide them up. And I think he's now all transformed. I think this is a very nice and pretty movie accurate robot mode. It's maybe got a little too much blue on it, but Not much you can do about that, I guess. Now, I'll talk about some of the changes I've made over the design versus IX's build. Obviously, the arms are very different. His were just the forearms kind of attached to his waist right there, and I thought that was very awkward. So I tried to improve that by giving him proper shoulders. Another thing I did different was his chest is wider at the top and gets thinner at the bottom. I did that by putting the hinges at the top instead of being down here. And I filled in the gap with the smokestack. That's why the smokestacks are so big, because I needed a way to fill that up. Just that. The other thing I've done pretty different is I've got his chest, his windshields, connected on those bricks. So they now go side to side instead of just sliding out, which I think looks more accurate. And I've also made changes to the legs to give some better articulation. So, because they're now clipped, they can go side to side like that, and also forward and back. He's pretty well balanced. You can maybe. Oh, is he gonna do it? Nope. 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 There we go. So he can balance. He can balance pretty good. But it just takes a minute to get him lined up. The legs are pretty much the same though, or at least the lower foot design is the same as Seth Higgins' design. Yeah, that's his name. Except he now has these knee pad things. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And from the back, he's not too pretty, but I don't know what you expect. All around, I really like this. I think it looks great. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll put an LDD file and a link to my mock pages in the description. And you can probably expect a couple more Transformers this week. Oh, there we go.